Taurus, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life, because this is your message. And if you're not a Taurus and there's popped up on your feed, it's absolutely your message. You just need to hear it. There's something here that you just need to hear at just the right time, because it would only show up at just the right time. And, well, this is where your message begins. There's something here that wasn't right. It wasn't right. It wasn't justified, or it was imbalanced. Trying to do too much by yourself. It wasn't in partnership. There was a disconnect, or there was a decision that was made against you, and it would not have been correct. It was unjust. Could have been actual, literal, not like a lack of justice. What is justice? Justice is balance. And so something is off balance or was off keel. Now, the good thing is it's in the past, not too far in the past, but it was in the past. So I'm not really sure what was off, but for some reason it's front and center and the first thing up. And so I'm not a Taurus. I don't have much Taurus energy in my chart at all. So I'm not experiencing any of this. Like, you guys let me know. I don't know what's going on here. But there was this inbound. Now, the only time anything from the past shows up is because it is directly impacting something that's going on that you need to know about right now, because it'll make it make sense to you. So there's some sort of imbalance. Justice, unjust, unfair decision. It was also you were experiencing stagnation. Like, no matter how hard you worked on something, something was off. And you're correct. Especially with the major arcana being in reverse. There's a sense of it wasn't the universe's plan. Something was off. No matter how hard you worked, you didn't see any fruitfulness. You know, you only came up with dead things. You know, like what was wrong? What's going on? It wasn't for lack of work or for lack of trying, but it's like you were pulling all the wrong weeds, right? Like they just weren't coming out. Something was draining the goodness. So help me understand why this is the topic of conversation right now, God. Let me know. Well, because what we have coming in is it may have taken a long time, but there's something here that's quite valuable. There's a sense of it might have taken a long time, or that's why it took a long time, because something was imbalanced. But here we have it. It's finally arrived. This is something that is stable. This could be a new job offer. This could be this could be a new job offer. This is just the sentiment of something that I don't have to go fast. I don't have to rush with this. I'm not going to rush with this. You know how this is realizing how valuable something is and not being in the rush to go either way. So it could very well be because things were imbalanced in the past. This is why things took so long, or why it's being said to you, told the message is that go slow, take your time with this. And then we have then we have the Queen of Cups, which is putting your all into it, taking care. I just heard giving it as much as it needs. Whatever it needs, it will get. It's not about overwatering it. It's about making sure that whatever it is, it gets what it needs, right? Caring and nurturing and going slow and taking your time, because you know very well that something was wrong in the past. Then we have, this is a timestamp, because this is an eclipse, and we have an eclipse on the 21st that's coming up, and it's a partial solar eclipse. So basically it's saying letting go of what doesn't fulfill you anymore, of what doesn't fill you up, of what doesn't connect, of what you don't care about anymore, like you really could care less. So this could have been you held on for something and tried to nurture it for a very long time, and ultimately you will be letting that go. It basically has destabilized you. It has made you feel not right. It has thrown life out of balance. And ultimately, it's thrown it out of too much balance. You know, too good to keep, too too much imbalance, that you're leaving that behind. You have to walk away from it. You have given it your all. You have spent time and energy, and you have been patient. And now there's an essence of, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm walking away. It's almost like, Taurus, you couldn't justify leaving a situation until you had tried everything that was possible, everything that you could do to make something work. And now it's like, you know exactly where you want to put your heart. You know exactly what's valuable, and you know exactly what not to waste your time in anymore. So clarity is part of the gift here. Oh, let's get a moon card. Why not? A new romantic cycle begins. This is once again Libra energy in the past. This could be something to do with your look or your aesthetic, because Libra energy is very much about look and aesthetic. It's the beauty portion of Venus. You get the value portion of Venus. They're more the beauty portion, you know. A new romantic cycle begins. This is something that began in the past. Maybe this is a disconnect from that relationship, finally allowing yourself to let it go. And then we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And that's where we are now. So this new romantic cycle begins. Could have been that it was a whirlwind. It began in a very unbalanced way. And then we have work through your fears. And that's a sense of, okay, facing your fears. Okay, you know what I just got? You could be walking toward this relationship. The imbalance could have been that something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. You didn't give this a chance, or something wasn't right, or it felt off to you, but it wasn't off. And that's why the Eight of Cups is present. This sense of walking away from those feelings that don't matter to you anymore. Those feelings that get in your way and don't let you be fulfilled with anything, right? It's like, you don't need that shit anymore. There's a level of, I've come this far, and now I can be certain and sure of something. You're just ready now to start working through your fears and say, I love this, I care about it, and I'm moving toward it. Right? This is a sense of, it's time to be brave. And maybe you've never been this brave or brave in this way before in your life. But now the time is coming where you're able to sort of confront whatever those issues were. Also a sense of your fears are coming up. So you're going to have to face them whether you like them or not. And so you might as well be honest with your heart, be honest with yourself, be honest what you care about. And the necessity of this is going to necessitate you walking away from anything that's draining you or that you don't have time for, because this is going to take up a lot of your time, and it's just got to happen. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is telling me that things are getting much better, and that a sense of connectivity and love and hopefulness is back into your life. This is like the universe has presented you with this beautiful abundance of support. The universe is supporting you. It's caring about you. Now, sometimes in sort of less spiritual but more real world applications, this is engagement. Somebody offering you love, offering you connection, offering you support, offering you healing. This sense of not being alone, being connected to, feeling the breakthrough. And yes, if this is romance, how this is resonating with you, 100%. This could be leveling things up. Maybe somebody had to get divorced before this new romantic cycle could start, and now they're at a time where you don't have to be afraid anymore. There's an offer that can be made. You can make it. They can make it. They don't have to be afraid anymore. In other words, you don't have to wait. You don't have to hold back. This is still on the bottom of the deck, though, and I'm wondering why. Okay, you have fought to make this work. And yeah, you were disappointed in the past. This couldn't happen, or maybe there was an ending or a breakup, right, that you had just been through. So you had to really fight for this, or you had to really work hard and stand in your power to not let your fears get the best of you, or somebody had to. And the hard work has paid off because they have developed a sense of security, a sense of certainty, a sense of value. That is very prominent here. So something is really functional and working out, and we've moved past. What the important part about the 8 of Pentacles is that it's moved past the 7 of Pentacles. So what the universe is saying is you have moved past the point where you are stuck or mired or spinning your wheels, not getting anywhere, or putting your energy into something that is not producing fruit. This is like you've figured it out. You didn't give up. You worked your way through. You stood your ground. And despite the fact that you'd suffered disappointments in the past, you are now on the other side of that, and things are moving forward. And you know, you're taking care of business. Okay. All right. This is really great energy. I love this. Finally, momentum. There's some sort of clarity or decision that's come through. There's the ability to maybe make a decision. Or once again, this is a judge. This is a doctor. This is a lawyer. This is somebody. This is a person that could have been a person. If it's not a mentality, it's a person that's very well educated, very well trusted. They're objective in the way that they see the world, in the way that they think, and people respect and trust their decision. So this is the ability to have a clear mind and make a decision based on clarity. And you will be making a decision, and or decisions being made about you based on this state that you're in, not on how much you struggled to get there. So it's almost like, yeah, this is who you are now. This is what you've earned. And you're making a decision from a place of having and capacity. And people are only seeing this about you. They're not seeing, where you came from or your glow up. And that's good, actually, because they're basically making a decision based on your value and the value you've been producing. So this is really awesome. Ooh, and on the bottom of the deck, now it's changed. Victory and success, public recognition, people supporting you. Your victory is their victory. It's representative of a larger victory. So coming through. This will be a happy, happy day, happy, happy announcement. Oh, okay. So we had 7 of Swords here. This is a lot that came out. We had 7 of Swords, excuse me. Being drained, being deceived, being distracted and not paying attention to what's important and letting that steal your power. Somehow you were distracted by this fantasy that you had from when you were a kid, a past relationship or a nostalgic memory. You were being distracted by that, and that's why there were a lot of other people getting in your way, or a lot of other people or a lot of other situations that were allowed to come in, causing up a chaos, causing up a storm. Maybe you were using dreaming or reminiscing as escapism, but there were just things that you had to face, and they were only getting worse as you were distracted. And then we said the Hangman was there. You maybe needed to take a little time by yourself. Could have been up to a year that you needed to just take the time by yourself, because no matter what, those arguments were always coming up. There was always some conflict, or always people you were conflicting with. So it's like, I got to take a step back, take a rest, take a break, and try to understand what I'm looking at here. And then we have the Aries energy. We have the Emperor. And the Emperor is somebody who is taking action and moving forward and not thinking, doing. It's like I'm just gonna do. I'm not gonna wait around. I'm just gonna do and produce. And then we have the 4 of Swords, which is taking action on tying up loose ends. It's almost like you're finding the energy now to take action, to tie up loose ends so that you can move forward and you can let the past go and you can trust and devote yourself to this next chapter in your life. It's almost like something had to happen for you to be able to do it, for you to trust in this energy. Like, should I should I even bother tying up these loose ends? Yes, because now you have the proper inspiration to do so by a clear opportunity or a clear path, or something that's coming in, for you. Let's get an angel message. I still got to see. Okay. So this is really a breakthrough where you're finally able to confront a bunch of crap that has been building up. Could be debt, could be whatever, but it's a bunch of crap that has been building up. Okay. And you're finally able to cut it down, cut it out, figure it out, and make some progress. Okay. What is the angel message for Taurus? What is the angel message for Taurus, please? What is the angel message for Taurus, please? What is the angel message? What is the angel message for Taurus, please? Answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Your heart chakra is back online. You feel courage, you feel joy, and to know that you weren't fighting by yourself the entire time. And then we have busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Don't try to overcompensate. Don't try to feel like you have to do too much to impress. You're already impressing somebody. Make your schedule that's based on your heart space, not on your place of fear. Make your schedule based on what is good for you. Honestly assess why you're deciding to do something. Is it out of fear or is it out of joy for the process? Also, this sentiment of it's finally working. Your hard work is absolutely paying off. Let's go to the extended. I hope that you'll come along with me.